Welcome to the Gary Abbott Watch Review channel. I'm taking out a beloved watch. When I first got this a year and a half ago, it was the Promaster Dive Watch. And I'm just going to tell you this. I was in love with this watch. I picked it up, I think it was around might have been $200, $300. It's a Eco Drive 200 meter. It's called the Promaster Dive. And the bright orange in the daylight, in the sunlight, this orange just was terrific. Now, it comes with a thicker rubber band. I got these less expensive thin rubber bands. The thickness, I didn't like it around my wrist, the thick dive watch, the bands that it comes with. I wore this for a straight month easy, in and out of a pool in the summer. I really call it my pool watch. And the solar, it's a different kind of watch. It's not an automatic, but it's not a completely quartz. It's solar. Got to take it out every once in a while and put it in some daylight to keep it going. But let's just go through the measurements for you while I can right here. I don't know if I'm getting the glass or a lot more of the bezel. This is saying like 11 and a half. Let me go a little, 11 and a half thickness. Let's go lug to lug. People like lug to lug. For me, I have such big wrists, lug to lug never matters. I don't know if they could make, this one's a 49, 50. What are we looking at? A 44? I looked it up. I this morning, for some reason, seem to be getting, it's a 44. It clearly is a 44. Let's put it on the wrist. The orange, it is, got to put it on correctly. The date window is pretty small, no cyclops, which I prefer not to have a cyclops. I think after having lots of watches, I think it is cleaner this way. Also, you're not going to bump it. But I do think this really shines in the sunlight. Really does. So let's go back to what it looks like on my wrist. You can kind of see it does stand up a little, but it's not, for me, it doesn't move around, it's not heavy. It is it fits appropriate for the size. It's not a big 44, and the 44, if you look at it, between the bezel, I guess I haven't clicked through. I do like this bezel. It doesn't wiggle, doesn't, you know what I mean? It's stiff. You're not going to knock it loose. I think Citizens has done a great job on this watch. There are other colors that you could get. I think for me, the orange was what attracted me. I'm going to tell you, it's not my favorite anymore. The Bulova Devil Diver costs twice as much as this watch, but I like that one because of the indices are almost like jeweler mounts with lume in the middle that really stand out. Now the lume on this one's not that bad. If I get a chance, I'll add some lume shots here of this watch, but this is not leaving my watch collection. It's probably the only one I have that is a Eco Drive, and I'm curious as to how long this is going to last before the battery goes dead. I wonder if it's going to outlast me. That's the real question. So there's a quick look at the Promaster Dive Watch. I know around the holidays here it comes in, some of the sales, you may see it for just around $300. I know it had lists for $395 with the rubber band that it comes with. You'd pay a little more if you get a bracelet that some of these offer. Again, there it is, Promaster Dive. Hope you like this video. Just looking at general watches, like and subscribe. That's what I recommend. You'll see a lot of these different watches. You can look back in my history and see some of the older watches that I reviewed. And some of these I'm doing again, just to give the update that where am I at today? Is it that #1 watch? This was for a while my #1 watch, believe it or not, from all the watches I have. And it's probably because it was outdoors, in the pool, Florida. It was a lot of fun. Again, thanks for watching.